wear in like October in Europe. And I can tell you guys right now that it's not that cold. Like, I was able to survive this semi-cold weather here in Europe for the most part. I take it back, it's so cold. Bring your jackets, your bomber jackets, your parka jackets. Like, I haven't done this sit down video for a while. My lights, I think Laurent put them away for the time being. I'm hopeless. I'm just gonna rely on the natural sunlight. It's nice to be back, I think. Yeah, welcome back to my channel. I've missed everyone. How are you? How are we doing? I hope you like the new look. And if you don't like the new look, it's fine. My hairdresser told me not to bleach my hair anymore. It's actually dead. Enough with the blonde hair. So for this video, it's just gonna be quick. I know it's gonna be holiday season soon. It's gonna be travel season soon. Everyone's gonna be traveling here and there. I wanna do this video as helpful as possible for those who are confused on what to bring. And also if you're like me, who has tons of clothes and you don't know what to bring to your travel. I was supposed to do a video about what I'll be packing for our Europe trip, but then I thought everyone's been doing it. There was no time for me to do a whole setup before our travel. I wish I have more time in my hands. Like, can we just have like 50 hours a day? Am I reaching for the stars here? But then I thought it's so much better now that I'm able to do this dialogue with you after the trip because it's over and done. It's more helpful to explain my thought process from the experience that I had because there's a lot of lessons here, lots of mistakes too. And hopefully this will shed a new lesson for us who'll be going overseas. So hopefully this video will be super helpful to you guys. Just a recap, we went to Europe, 4 countries in 2 weeks. The capacity of the luggage is only like 23 kilos. So we'll start with the shoes. That's my first love. So this is, of course, I'll be bringing boots because it's fall winter. This one's a winner. Since it's a low wedge, there is a reassurance that I'm gonna be able to last the whole day. I remember when I wore this, everyone's staring at my feet because it looks super funny. Like, I look like I'm wearing a furniture or a sculpture. These shoes were one of my most worn shoes.
Having your own team, you said.
It was obliterated, tortured, and trashed. Another boots that I've worn a lot during that trip is this Helicop's boots. See, these boots are super different. I think it changes and morphs your legs into something ugly and big. And I'm not sugarcoating. But I love it because it tells a different story. I brought this with me because I feel that I can't wear it here in Australia. It never gets too cold in here. And like, this is just very unorthodox. The style might be more acceptable in Europe than here in Australia. And it's really good because it's very sturdy. It's got the Goodyear sole. It's a bit heavy though. Very bulky. It took a lot of space and a lot of weight. And the third shoes from the list is this boots. I have tons of like black boots, you know that. I brought this hard to walk, hard to style. I would have had it easier if I brought just a normal creeper boots or a normal thigh-high boots. This is the Owens boots. I have to take it off the customs area, security control area, which is a pain, but I have to wear it for Paris. I wanted this trip to be special in terms of outfits. This trip is going to be different from our previous ones. I want this to be, let's just say, a fashion field trip. Life is short, life is precious. When will I wear it? Wear whatever the hell you want. And so that's what I did. I even wore this with me in Paris Fashion Week for Rick Owens. It was just super messy. Bless that I didn't step on anything yucky. But I must say it's really lovely. It gave my outfit a whole new story, a whole new narrative. And I must say that this is really comfortable shoes. My Rick Owens boots. I think I've only worn this twice in the whole trip. So I was a bit sad, but also it's okay because it was raining the whole time and I don't want this to get damaged in the end. The sole actually came apart. It was like talking to me, asking for help. But it's all fixed now. It's all fixed now, yeah. Last but not the least in the shoes. I know some girls, they pack like a stiletto, like special Louboutin when they go for dinners and things like that, when they travel. This is my especially delicate heel. I only got the chance to wear this once. We were in Antwerp. I thought, well, Antwerp is really small, so maybe I could just wear this for the day. There's no problem to it. It's just that I don't want to break it. The cobblestones in Europe are just so unforgiving. I feel like the resin heel will just split and crack. Fashion aside, this is still not an ideal walking shoes. It's still a heel, but for the look, I love it. I'm such an attention whore. No, not really. I wore this in Antwerp when we went shopping. And there was a lady shopping at Rosier 41 and she said, oh, I really love your shoes, the cantilever shoes. You cannot find it anywhere now. It's so much better than the Kiss heels. And I was like, right? Like, can we just be best friends? Now we'll move on to clothes. Knowing that my clothing is mainly heavy stuff, I was a bit anxious. There were a lot of heavy clothes, wool clothes, leather. I really have to be on top of things when it comes to packing. We'll start with jackets. I only brought 2. I'm really proud of myself because I tend to be overexcited when it comes to jackets. The Rick Owens Dark Shadow Robot jacket. I've worn this a lot of times and I don't care if I wear this on repeat. It's just the best casual, non-casual kind of jacket. And I love it because there's a marriage of 2 opposing vibe. It's made of cotton, but at the same time, it's also made of leather. Like, it's trying to be comfortable, but it's also uncomfortable. A bipolar jacket. And another bonus is you can just wear it like so. I was doing it when we were in the airport and it was just super handy. Like, your hands are free, you can grab your coffee. Because in the airport, it's just so hectic. You have to like line up, remove your boots. Speaking of versatility, right? This is just not a jacket. Most of the time I was wearing it as a top. And I love it because I was able to layer this with my other jackets and vest. And it just makes the whole outfit really dressy in an instant. It was just the kind of jacket that you'll take with you when you don't know what to expect for the day. Now, the power lies within the styling. Pair this with an extreme boots or like with a really dark makeup or chunky jewelry, then that's when the whole vibe levels up. But for the most part, this is just a very straightforward jacket that just accentuates your body in the right places. Another versatile piece was this one, the vest. If you put them together, right, it just creates a whole new outfit. They just look like they came from one garment, and that's versatility for you guys. That's the magic of, you know, easy styling. You don't have to be crazy good with styling. You just really need to know what works and what looks good together, and also a bit of knowledge on what fabrics work with another fabric. There are some catastrophic styling that I did, but let's not talk about that today. This one I'm really proud of. So this is the Aguila jacket from Rick Owens. It has all the elements that I love in a jacket. It's got the power shoulders, not too extreme, not too high. It's super long. So in times that I want to look dark and powerful and sinister, I would grab this. There was also a time that was a bit warm in Brussels, and I was able to wear this on its own. I can double this as a long dress or as a trench coat. If I'm wearing a long sleeve jacket inside, And elevated pieces like this, they look intimidating at first, but once you know how to move with the garment, I think it gets better. Plus, you're in a holiday, so who cares if you're overdressing, right? No one knows you, and it's your holiday. You are there to tell your story, so if you want to go hard with your outfit, just do it. Make the most out of it. When you pack for travel, and you're this person who loves fashion, you wanted to pack the best of the best. During the whole trip, I dressed for myself, and these are the pieces that I love and respect. I brought my most expressive pieces, like these dresses. So I'm just gonna quickly mention the 4 dresses that I brought with me. They are all long dresses. I have this mental mood board. I want to dress up like Diane Pernay, who I met during Paris Fashion Week at Rick Owens. I think that was like a full circle moment. I just like to say how dresses can be super powerful, right? They're the best pieces that you can bring in for travel. It just creates an instant, powerful silhouette. And if you have ugly shoes, if you have boring shoes with you, you can just hide it. The first dress that I brought with me, this is the Seahorse Rick Owens dress. This is another bipolar piece from my wardrobe. Bipolar because it's long in the back, short in the front, which means there's an element of variation. I remember wearing the back as a front, and no one would know that. I love and hate that it's long because there are times that I almost tripped and died. So I love it because I was able to show my long boots when I wore this. And it's wool, so it's a bit warm. And I don't like thin clothes because, you know, #bulges. Oh my god, you love this one. I think you've seen it before. This is the ellipse dress from Rick Owens. It was a bit limiting to wear because of the color, right? If I wear it for 2 consecutive days, it's like super recognizable. We're going to the Royal Academy of Arts. And I love that it's brown. I paired this dress with these boots when I went to Antwerp, and I think a lot of people were like complimenting my outfit. I think it was just a great pairing. So another dress that I brought with me is this one, super similar to the ones that I've shown you. I know it's super redundant. It's probably one of the no-nos when it comes to traveling to bring 2 or 3 pieces that look the same. But my explanation is that these 3 dresses are like the foundation of my outfit for the trip. And for hygiene reasons, I don't want to be like repeating clothes for 5 days. I mean, that's kind of yucky, right? It's a wool dress from Rick Owens as well. I wore this for Paris Fashion Week, and I think it's one of my longest dresses. And also because I'm so short and I wasn't wearing the proper high heel, it was just dragging and dragging along. It went to a point that the mud was just crusting, and I can feel the dress like flapping around when I walk, and it was just so noisy and disconcerting. It's a no-no to wash wool dresses or wool items, but I had to. Last but not the least is, ouch. This one's my favorite. I love it. It's just like a t-shirt, but it's long and dramatic, like Morticia Adams' long kind of way. We are here at some affluent neighborhood in Belgium.
From the bin.
From the bin. It came from the gallery. It was so cold in Belgium, and I was like kicking myself because it turned out to be the windiest day in the trip. I could have died from pneumonia that day. It's so cold. Bring your fucking jackets, your bomber jackets. All for the desire to look. Whenever I wear this, I feel like I look like Mary-Kate Olsen or one of those girls. Another power shoulder piece that I brought with me, because power shoulders are so, I don't want to say on trend, but yeah, okay, fine. I just want to kick myself because I should have worn this for the Rick Owens show. So my advice is, if you're going to a fashion show, and if it's your first time or whatever, wear something that is sculptural, something out of this world, something that has an exaggerated proportions. We just want to celebrate that kind of otherworldly aesthetic, then wear something like this. Yeah, I should have worn this, but I didn't, so that's one of my mistakes. At this age and time, I wish I could say that I've overcome my insecurity of being stared at, of being laughed at when you're in public. You know, being a non-binary Asian person, it's so hard to feel safe nowadays when you're outside. For someone like me who wants to be different, it poses a real threat. I brought this with me to reclaim that power, to reclaim that, you know, that strength that I can wear whatever the fuck I want. And oh, by the way, earlier on, while we're at Gropius Bow, a lady stopped us and she took a photo of us because she liked her outfit. So there you go. Our outfit today is a bit risque, too crass, too crazy, but I think it's fine. It just depends on what sort of neighborhood you're going to, I guess. So on our last day in Berlin, my partner told me to wear this. It's such a waste, right? Not to wear this in our trip. So I wore this once and it was okay. It was a very recognizable look. Like from afar, you can really tell that there's something going on with that person. I just had to bring it. The whole point of this trip is to reclaim that freedom. And I think with like wearing high fashion outfits wherever you go, you are delivering a subliminal message. You are able to tell people that it's okay to be different, that it's okay to embrace another kind of beauty. Going somewhere, going to a trip, it's like no one knows you. So you can go crazy, go hard with your outfits. I cannot stress enough that pillar skirts are just godsend. Like, I put this on and voila, it just creates a brutalist structured look that I really love. I wore this in Berlin, I wore this when I was in Antwerp, in Amsterdam. I just love long silhouettes lately. This skirt was just brilliant. And another skirt is this one. This is the opposite of the skirt that I shown you earlier. This is more shorter, and this is amazingly versatile because it doubles up as a shorts. If you see, this is like the inside of the skirt. You put your two legs, put your legs here or here with long boots. It was fantastic. The possibilities are endless. For this travel, I wanted to not look like a tourist, but also I don't want to look like a local either. And because this is silk, it worked with a lot of my outfits because it just gives it a whole new depth, a whole dimension, a whole new texture. Yeah, so for this trip, I just wanted something easy. I've learned from the past that less is more. Yes, that's a super boring advice, but also bring pieces that are versatile. And when I say versatile, clothing that can change its shape, that can mesh well with, you know, other pieces. There were a lot of outfits that came from accidental styling that I was so happy about. The vibe that I just want my outfits to be for this travel is an elevated version of me. Can I just say that this has been the hero of my whole outfit. This jacket from our clothing line, Neutral Lab, I'm not trying to be a simp for our clothing line. This is super versatile. It's very relevant nowadays too. Like, there's this meme of like Anna Wintour wearing this Balenciaga satin coat, and I was like, she just literally looks like me during the whole Europe trip, like legit. It's just a simple long jacket on a piece of hanger, but with a structured jacket like these, this will just adapt to the structured piece like this. It was one of my accidental styling discoveries. Like I was just like mixing and matching, and then I just discovered that, oh my God, this can work. There were times that it doubled up as a dress. And because it's satin, it looks like I'm not a homeless person. It still looks elevated and luxe. So you don't scare people and tourists away. You know, it's very silly to talk about the clothes that you'll pack for a trip, right? Like, who cares? But then I love clothes, and I know you do. And I'm coming from a place of someone who really enjoys dressing up. I don't want to be another person on YouTube who talks about new clothes every upload. I want to retell the clothes that I've shown you from the past, and in this way I'm able to retell the story and the value of the clothes on a newer context. Thank you again for watching. That's about it. I'm so jealous that a lot of you are enjoying winter at the moment, so enjoy it while it lasts. If you have any travel, let me know in the comment section. Where are you going? What are you wearing? What are you bringing with you? And also please subscribe to my channel, because I'll be unpacking a lot of like vlogs from my Europe trip. Also, I want to thank everyone, each and everyone, for like supporting my channel since its beginning, since its inception. Just received a good news from YouTube that I am eligible for the YouTube partnership program. As cheesy as it sounds, this whole thing wouldn't be possible without you guys. And also follow me on Instagram. I guess that's about it. Thank you, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.